Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Smarter Everyday Over Learning. Students, in this class, you have to make your day smarter by learning about stoichiometric equation. Students, what is meant by stoichiometry? Let's start the class without doing any late. See here definition I have written here. Study the calculation of the different molecules in the reactions. That means in any chemical reaction there must be reactants and the products. So you have to find out the quantities of the reactants and the products. That means how much amount of reactants are participating in the reaction, and finally how much of amount of products will be formed in that reaction. Like that you have to analyze that chemical reaction. That is known as quantities of the reaction. So students, let's start the class. See the example for this one equation I have written here. Ferric oxide plus aluminium oxide plus iron. So here these are the coefficients, these two and these two. Here students, if you see this equation, iron molecules in the reactant side, there are 2 iron molecules. In the product side also there are only 2 iron atoms. So coming to oxygen, here 3 oxygen atoms in the reactant side, and in the product side also 3 oxygen atoms are present. Aluminium, here 2 atoms, here also 2 atoms. So students, this equation is the balanced chemical equation. So students, now stoichiometry means if you take any example of the chemical reaction and how much amount of reactants are participating in the equation, and finally how much of amount of products will be formed. According to law of conservation of mass, both sides the same number of atoms should be presented. That is about stoichiometry. In this students, 2 steps are there. That means 2 chemical formulas are there. The first one is, if you have to calculate the number of moles present in this chemical equation, when we have to take mass, that means given mass by molecular mass, that is molar mass. The second formula for this, for the calculation of the number of moles, volume given and the molar volume. So students, for this molar volume you have to take always the 22.4 liters amount you have to take always for the any question. So students, by using these 2 formulae we have to solve some problems. See the question students. Find the moles of H2SO4 in 49 grams of H2SO4. The mass has been given here 49 grams. So for this we have to find out how many molecules of H2SO4 present in this. So students, in the question itself, hydrogen, the molecular mass also has been given, and sulfur also molecular masses they are giving like this in the question itself. So let us do the answer for this. Number of moles we have to find out. So basing upon this formula, mass given by molecular mass. So already the given mass is 49 here by molecular mass. Students, here you have to find out the molecular mass of H2SO4. So hydrogen atoms are 2 atoms here, so that 2 into 1 and plus sulfur molecular mass they have given in the question only, that is 32, plus oxygen that is 16 into 4 oxygen atoms are present here. The total students, if you do, then you should get 98. So 49 by molecular mass students, what we have did here, that is 98. So if you simplify this, half 1 by 2 you should get students. Simply you can say 0.5 moles. So the answer is 0.5 moles of H2SO4 is present in 49 grams of H2SO4. This is the way students you have to calculate the number of moles in the given question. Question number 2. Find the number of moles in 32 grams of methane. Students, you know that methane molecular formula CH4. Then, students, you have to find out the number of moles present in 32 grams of methane. So, students, according to this formula, number of moles is equal to mass given. That means 32 already they have given as mass, the molecular mass. So for these students, you have to find out the molecular mass of methane. So in methane, carbon atom is present and hydrogen atom is also present. So students, carbon molecular mass they have given here, that is 12. So 12 plus hydrogens, only 4 atoms are present here. Hydrogen mass is only 1 into 4. So students, that is 16. So if you write that 16 here in the place of molar mass. So students, this is, you can simplify this, you should get 2 as the answer. 2 moles are present in 32 grams of methane. That is the answer. So let's start the next question. Find the mass of 2 moles of sulfur dioxide. 2 moles given already. Students, if you see this formula, here moles given, so you have to find out the mass of the sulfur dioxide. Here the molecular mass also given. Let's do the simplification for this. Moles given, so that student, by this using this formula you should take 2 here, and mass given, you have to find out that mass only, you should take that as a x. Then molecular mass, molar mass you don't know, then you have to find out that SO2 molecular mass. Sulfur, that is 32 plus oxygens, 2 atoms are present here, 16 into 2. That is 32, 32 plus 32, that is 64. Here in the place of molar mass, you should take the number 62. Students, if you want to calculate here x, then you should multiply these 2 with the number 64. So you should get, students, 128 grams as mass. So the answer is 128 grams is the mass of 2 moles of sulfur dioxide. This is the way you have to calculate. And students, only the second formula. See students, number of moles you have to find out by the second formula, by using the second formula. Volume they have given by molar volume. Already they will be giving that volume in the question itself. Then molar volume, you should take always 22.4 liters. This is mandatory. And see the next question. Find the volume of 3 moles of CO2 at STP. For this, they have given the moles already by using this formula, volume given by molar volume. You have to find out that volume only, students, so that 3 is equal to x by 22.4. Why? Because we have to find out this x only, so that 3 moles they have given in the question itself. So students, for this you have to find out the x, then 3 into 22.4. So students, this is the answer, liters at STP. Simple way. If you want to find out the x, you can multiply these two. Then final answer is 67.2 liters at STP. So this is the volume of 3 moles of CO2 at STP. Let's start the next question, students. Question number 5. Number 5. Find the volume of 0.5 moles of NO. See students, here you should use the formula 2. Number of moles you have to find out, but when they are giving in volume session. So volume given, number of moles is equal to, they have given already 0.5 moles, students, is equal to x by, that means the volume they have given, that only you have to find out, so that x by 22.4 you should take. then x is equal to 0.5 into 22.4. You should multiply this, then you should get the final answer. Then if you do by 2 simply, then 11.2 liters. This is the answer for this. Students, now this is about by using these two formulae. You have to find out the number of moles when they are giving the mass and when they are giving the volume. So students, I hope you understood. Next students, we have to see the equations with the example. By the taking of some equations, let us find out the quantities of the equations, reactants and the products. This is the chemical equation for the combustion of methane molecule. So students, obviously the combustion process means that could be done in the presence of oxygen, students. So basing upon this equation, they have asked one question: if 16 grams of methane is burnt, find the mass of CO2. Here students, how much amount of methane should be burnt here they have given, and we have to find out if it is methane is 16 grams, then the mass of CO2 will be how much. So students, we have to do calculation for this, and before going to do that, you have to simplify, balance the equation. Here, see students, here both sides carbon atoms are only one, so you can represent like this, one carbon atom. And coming to oxygens, here see students, 3 oxygens are there. 3 oxygens, here only 2 oxygens. So students, if you place the coefficient number 2 here and as well as 2 before H2O, then if you count the oxygens here, 2 2s, 4 oxygens, here 2 plus 2, 4 oxygens. Coming to hydrogen students, here 4 hydrogens, here 2 2s, 4 hydrogens. So here we got the balanced chemical equation. So we can go through the answer for the solution for this. If here the 16 grams are present, here the number, what will be the number? We can calculate. For this students, you have to use this formula, that is number of moles is equal to mass given by molar mass. So for methane, molecular mass, so carbon molecular mass 12 plus 4. Why? Because 4 hydrogens are here, though, then 16. This is the molecular mass of CH4. Then students, for methane, by using the first formula, mass given, that means 16, and by molar mass, that is molecular mass also 16, we got the answer, that is 1 mole. For CH4, that is 1 mole students. That means 1 mole of CO2 can be formed by using 1 mole of methane. Then students, you have to find out by using volume. See student, the second formula, by using the volume given by molar volume. So by using that, you can do volume is 1 and molar volume given you have to find out. So here student, the number we should calculate here for CO2 also the molecular mass, that is for CO2 carbon the number is 16 plus oxygen 32. Sorry students, it's not 16 but carbon atomic number 6, so the molecular mass is 12, right? 12 plus 32, then you should get 44 grams is the molecular mass of CO2. Then students, by using the second formula here, the number of moles, that is 1 mole is equal to volume given, that only we have to calculate here, that you should take in as X, then molar volume, that is 44. What we have calculated here, that is 44. Then students, X is equal to 44 grams. So for volume of CO2. For volume of CO2, again we are using the second formula. Number of moles is equal to volume given by standard volume 22.4. So students, that is 1 is equal to x by 22.4. So that 22.4 liters is the answer for the question. Next question. Find the volume of oxygen is produced when 50 grams of calcium carbonate is heated. So students, for this molecular masses also they have given in the question. Calcium 40, carbon is 12, oxygen is 16. For these students, we have to write the chemical equation for this. Burning of calcium carbonate. So students, calcium carbonate using just you have to take as reactants, and burning by heating, that means calcium oxide and CO2 are formed as products. Students, here you have to find out the number of moles by using the first formula, number of moles while we are taking mass given by molar mass. For before going to do that, and calcium carbonate, the molecular mass you have to find out, students. Calcium is molecular mass 40 plus carbon is 12 plus 3 into 16, students. Why? Because here see 3 oxygen atoms are present here. Then students, 40 plus 12, 48. So finally you should get 100. So students, for this mass given, that is students 50 grams, and molecular mass what we have done here, that is 100, students. Then finally 1 by 2, that is 0.5 mole, students. This is for calcium carbonate. And students, by using the second formula, basing upon second formula, that is number of moles you have to find out. Volume given by standard volume 22.4 you should take. So students, moles, number of moles you got finally here 0.5, that is equal to, you should calculate here the volume they have given. Volume you have to find out, so you can take it as an x. So by 22.4, students. So x is equal to 22.4 into 0.5, 11.2 liters. So find the volume of oxygen. So volume of oxygen is finally 11.2 when we are taking 50 grams of calcium carbonate is heated. This is the chemical equation for this. Let's start the next equation. Find the mass of CO2 is produced when 5.8 grams of butane is burnt. See students, butane, the butane formula is C4H10. In this, carbon and hydrogen is also present. So it's a burning process, so that it is a combustion reaction. So oxygen must be needed for this. For that, carbon 12, oxygen 16, hydrogen 1. The molecular mass is also given here in the question. So students, for this question, you have to write the chemical equation first. So butane formula, that is C4H10 plus, this is the combustion reaction, students, so that in the presence of oxygen, then the final products are carbon dioxide and as well as water molecule. So students, if you see this equation, here see carbon atoms are 4 in the reactant side, but here in the product side only 1 carbon atom is there. So hydrogens here 10, here only 2, oxygens here 2, here 3. So equation is unbalanced. So students, before going to do the solution for this question, you have to balance this chemical equation. Let's start. First students, you have to separate in the reactant side and the product side what are the atoms are present. Reactant side and the product side. Carbon and here carbon, hydrogen and hydrogen, here oxygen and oxygen. See students, here in the reactant side how many carbon atoms are present here? See 4, here only 1. Hydrogens here 10, here 2. Oxygens here 2, here 2 plus 1, 3. So, you have to balance this chemical equation. If you place here 4 carbons, right? If you place here also 4, then the number of oxygen also should be changed here. 4 2s, 8 oxygens. 8 and 9 oxygen, students. So, if you write the chemical equation like this, C4H10 plus O2, and if you place here 10H2O, then students, now we can count it like as previous only. We can count carbons, hydrogens and oxygens. Carbons, see students, C4, so 8 carbons, here 8 carbons, so carbon is balanced here. Hydrogen, students, here 20 hydrogens, here 10 2s are 20 hydrogen, students. Here see 8 2s are 16 plus 10, 26 students. So which number if you place as coefficient in before O2, you should get number 26. Then students, if I keep here 13, so 13 O2 means 13 2s, 26. So this is the balanced chemical equation. So students, by seeing this chemical equation, you have to say 2 moles of butane gives 8 moles of CO2. Clear, students? And 1 mole of butane gives 4 moles of CO2. Why? Because 2 moles of butane means 4 moles of CO2. Then you have to half it by 2. Then students, 0.1 mole. Let's do it clearly. 2 moles of butane, C4H10, must gives 8 moles of CO2. By seeing that chemical equation, we can write like this, students. Then 1 mole of butane gives 4 moles of CO2, students, right? And 0.1 mole. From where we are taking this 0.1 means, let's start. For butane, C4H10, we have to calculate the molecular mass for this. See students, carbons, 4 into carbon molecular mass is 12 plus hydrogen, students, 10 into 1. So that 58 you should get, students, as an answer. So students, here how we got here 0.1. How we got means by using the first formula, number of moles, mass given by molar mass, that is the formula we have already. So that mass given by molar mass, by doing a simple calculation here, mass given, that is 5.8 they have given already. 5.8 by this 58 if you do, students, that is we can get finally 0.1 mole, students. Then for 0.1 mole of butane we should get 0.4 moles of CO2. Then coming to oxygen, students, for CO2 also we can do the molecular mass. Carbon 12 plus 2 into 16, students. 16 is the oxygen molecular formula, so that here 32. So students, we can calculate the number of moles. Calculate the number of moles by using the formula given mass by molecular mass. So students, this is about CO2. Here students, 12 plus, okay, 2 16s, 32, right? So 12 plus 32, here we got the answer 44. So students, the number of moles in that 0.4 here is equal to given mass is, we have to find out that only, and the molar mass is here 44. So students, if you want to calculate this x, 0.4 into 44, then the answer will be 17.6 grams. So students, this is the answer for the question, how much amount of CO2 can be produced by 5.8 grams of butane has been burnt. And students, basing upon this equation only, basing upon the same equation, the burning of the butane in the presence of oxygen, then students, the question, they have given another question, find the mass of oxygen is required when 5.8 grams of butane is burnt. So students, by seeing the first chemical equation, we can write like this: when 2 moles of butane gives, if you take 2 moles of butane, for this you have to use 13 moles of oxygen. So students, if you take 1 mole of butane, then students, obviously 13 by 2 moles of oxygen can be used, so for the burning process. So students, for example, 0.1 mole of butane if you have to take, then students, easily 13 by 2 into 0.1 mole of O2 can be used. That means how much, students? 65 moles. This amount of O2 will be consumed for, if you take C4H10, 0.1 mole. So students, for this you have to find out the mass. If you take the mass, then the formula will be number of moles equals to mass given by molar mass. So students, here moles you can get 0.65, and mass given, that is only mass you have to calculate, and the molar mass, that means oxygen molecular mass, is 32. So students, if you want to have x value, then 0.65 into 32, if you do like this, the calculation, the final answer you should get as 20.8 grams. So this is the answer. Find the mass of oxygen required for 5.8 grams of butane can be burnt. So students, this is about today's class. Let us see what we have learned today. And students, stoichiometric equations, first one definition we have seen here, and basing upon the first formula and second formula, we have to calculate the number of moles and the mass also we have to calculate here. Then students, stoichiometry means the best example also we have taken here and explained clearly, and basing upon these two formulae you can calculate the sums, do like just like this I explained. This is the class, students, about stoichiometry. If you like this video, please share to your friends and subscribe to my channel. Students, regarding this class, if you have any doubts, please convey your doubt in the comment section. I'll give you the reply. So students, thank you so much. Thank you for watching.